What if I told you the secret to powerful leadership isn't to push harder or to respond quickly, but letting gravity do the work? Welcome to Night School. Ready to level up your inner force? Class is in session. I am Enid Brun. I'm Markham's executive for global brands in sports, fashion, and impact, founder of the cultural agency Nativas as well. I am also one of the few Western and mixed indigenous women training samurai practice, with over 300 hours by a 16th generation samurai. After burning out from launching multiple projects at the same time, I discovered something that really transformed how I lead. And that is that we are approaching creative challenges really wrong. We're using force when we should be using gravity. In Japan, at a sacred waterfall ceremony during my initiation as Samurai Deshi, I learned that the most powerful responses come not from pushing harder, but from finding your natural gravitational pull. It means why you flow towards without effort. Here are my three samurai secrets to intelligent response under pressure. Or as I like to call it, how to calm the fuck down and make better decisions. The first tip is about grounding, the way of effortless power. Effortless powers means using gravity instead of force and letting the natural weight of the universe work through you rather than against you. Think of water flowing downhill, for example, or a tree growing towards sunlight. It's not a struggle, right? It's just natural force. In sword practice, we learn that the most powerful strike doesn't come from muscle at all, but from gravity pulling the blade down with the weight of the earth behind it. Same in leadership. When you're grounded, when you're calm, your decisions carry more weight, more presence. I learned this by practicing one single moment with my walking over and over and over again. At the beginning, when Sensei will attack, my natural reaction was to tense up, right? But he told me to stay calm, stay grounded, and let gravity guide my response. People can feel when you're truly grounded. Your confidence is unmistakable. And here's what you do. Every morning, but especially when pressure hits, first take off your heels. Then plant your feet wide. Feel the gravity of your body sinking down through your legs into the earth and take one deep breath. Pause for 3 seconds before you speak. Calm leaders make the most accurate decisions. The second tip is about finding your gravitational pull, using the law of opposite forces. This law teaches us that everything contains its opposite, right? Light is dark, soft but hard, fire requires water. In samurai practice, we use centrifugal force. Your opponent's energy becomes your power. When challenged by a difficult situation, your instinct is either fight or freeze, isn't it? Instead, do the opposite of what feels automatic and reactive. If feet brings fire and aggression, you bring water. Flow around the obstacle. If they are chaotic, you become earth, unmovable like a mountain. Stop forcing projects that drain your chi, your life force energy. The project that feels effortless, those are where your true power lies. Practice connecting with the elements within you to discover which flow the strongest. I realized I was fighting against my natural elements and wind and earth, intuitive and magnetic, but I was trying to be fire, forcing and pushing. And here is how you apply this. Create what I call your flow audit. List every project and task currently on your plate And for each one, ask yourself, does it feel like swimming downstream with the current or fighting upstream against it? The downstream projects are your gravitational pull. They energize you, ideas come easily, progress feels natural. Reorganize your priorities to tackle those projects first. Then your energy is at its highest. When you work with your natural force instead of against it, you accomplish more with less effort and better results. The third tip is about responding from your creative center, the source of calm. Your creative center isn't in your head, it's in your lower belly, the human gravitational center. This is where the samurai generate their strength, when life force originates, when true calm lives. When pressure hits, traditional leaders react from the racing minds or emotional hearts. Samurais respond from their grounded center to expand in perception. When you respond from your power source, instead of your anxious mind, you access what we call intelligent response. Decisions that are both intuitive and precise. Now, you know that crushing feeling when they call you in for a feedback meeting and you know they're totally prepared, but you're not? Here's the samurai secret. Feedback meetings aren't for responding. They are for listening and adopting a strategy. Use your presence. Calm, take notes, ask questions, and don't respond in that meeting. If you don't have the answers, take time to take it with you. Digest, breathe, connect with your creative source. Prepare your strategy. Then, when ready, take action. When you respond from that calm place, watch how your solution becomes more elegant, more intentional, more impactful. And you will see it like having a superpower. Instead of flying, you just stop losing your shit. And that's today's dose of Asian wisdom. Put it to use, make it yours, and remember the greatest force in nature is gravity. Quiet, constant, inevitable, unpronounceable. Just feel it. Be the gravity in your creative leadership. Arigato. Gracias.